Hello, diners and friends. Welcome back to Solo Dining with Karen Marie. Today we're making chili. It is an easy, budget-friendly chili that we're making, and we're going to use it three different ways. So now I have some ground sirloin, and I have added that to the pot, and added some garlic powder and onion powder. Now I'm adding the onions. I have some jalapeno peppers diced. I have some red bell pepper diced. And I'm adding some beef bouillon powder. Like I said, this is an easy, budget-friendly chili. It doesn't take long to make, and it is very, very affordable. I use all generic ingredients. I chose not to use name brand ingredients for my budget, but you know that you can use Top Chef, and it's still going to be delicious either way. So now that I got my ground beef browned, I'm going to add my budget-friendly chili powder. I used a half a pound of ground sirloin. I'm going to use another pack. I like that full-bodied flavor that it gives it. These packs were like, I think, 50 cents a piece. The ground sirloin was on sale, so I got that for a pretty good price. Other than that, I just use regular ground beef. I'm using a can of diced chilies, petite diced chilies. I like that. I mean, not chilies. I'm so sorry, guys. Tomatoes, diced tomatoes. And I'm just using one can of diced tomatoes. I'm just adding a can of tomato sauce, and that's just one can. This is a small batch of chili. At least three people can eat from it if you're all you're going to eat is chili. But I make this because I use it several different ways. I already know that if I'm making chili, I'm going to either eat off of it 3 times that week. Okay, now this right here is just the chili beans, my affordable can of chili beans. So you see, I've used all generic ingredients, but they're all, when it's over, it's still going to be delicious. So I already know that I'm going to eat off of this chili at least 3 times. So I'm using it 3 different ways. Okay, going to add a little bit of sugar. That's a teaspoon of sugar. Don't want no more than that. I don't want it sweet, but it does taste delicious when you balance out that tomato sauce with a little bit of sugar and those tomatoes that I put in there. Okay, now I'm adding Velveeta cheese. This is optional. All of it, a lot of it, it's done your way. But this right here is optional. You don't have to add that, but I like the flavor that it gives the chili. I know that in some places it's an abomination to even add beans to it and call it chili. But hey, this is something easy, budget friendly, and absolutely delicious. It's hearty too. It's real hearty. Get you full. Warms you up from the inside out. Got the cheese melted. Just make sure it's all incorporated inside. Because I want to get me a nice bowl of something and get ready to eat on this. There it is. And I'm telling you, man, this is a delicious lunch. I made this for my lunch. And this time I added some, yeah, look at that bowl. A nice bowl with a little bit of sour cream. I'm going to add me some cheese to it. Y'all know I hit this over in the head, don't you? Yeah, buddy. Then I love the cheesy crackers to go with it. I really do enjoy it like that. And y'all, I hit this over in the head for lunch. Ooh wee. It was really delicious. So now, the next time we eat the chili, because you know it's going to taste better the next day, right? Because all the flavors have gotten a chance to meld together. So yeah, it's going to be even delicious the next day. So what we're going to do, we're going to make some jalapeno and cheddar cornbread. And this is a small batch of cornbread. It was 1/4 cup of flour, 1/4 cup of cornmeal, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. That's a little bit of salt there. I think that's eighth or fourth a teaspoon of salt. And now I'm adding the baking powder, and that's 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. This is a quick, easy cornbread. Now I'm getting ready to add the milk. I think there's 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 egg. Your chili is already done. You don't have to do nothing but make you a little bit of cornbread. I have yeah, this is the recipe. I love this recipe for the jalapeno cheddar cornbread. It's quick and easy as well. Okay, now we got a little bit of corn. I think that is maybe a fourth cup, 1/4 cup of cream corn. Got a little bit of butter here. I think that's 2 tablespoons of butter. Y'all know I eyeballed it. Okay, I got me some cheese. I didn't have the cheddar that I wanted, so I'm using Gruyere cheese. And that's supposed to be 1/3 cup. Could be a 1/4 cup. Anyway, it's 2 tablespoons of diced jalapenos. And I got this 4 cup cupcake pan, or muffin pan rather. It only makes 4 muffins because we don't want to make a large batch because it's just one person. So I'll eat 2 today. And if I want 2 more tomorrow, I can eat 2 tomorrow or with something else. I got this pan from Amazon. It's a no-stick pan. I like it. And like I said, at the Solo Diner, we have scale back recipes for 1 or 2 people. Clean that up a little bit. Finish it off with some jalapeno slices. Chili and cornbread. Now we're going to make coleslaw. And the reason why we're making the coleslaw is because we're going to have chili cheese dogs. Chili cheese hot dogs. One of my favorites. So that's a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice, that is a 1/4 teaspoon of celery salt. This is some white pepper, and now I'm going to add the pre-shredded coleslaw mix, and that's 3 cups. 3 cups of pre-shredded coleslaw mix. And that's a nice, delicious, easy coleslaw recipe. Didn't even take long. See that? 3 cups. That's the last cup there. And when I was finished with it, I was able to put it in a little glass storage bowl. And it all fit right there in there. And then just put the lid on there and put it in the refrigerator. Okay, so now we're getting ready for the chili dog. And I like my bun toasted with a little bit of butter. So I'm just going to toast the bun And this is the other way we use chili. There's so many ways, you guys can use it for however. But this is just like a budget friendly way to stretch this meal out 3 different ways. Actually, 4 if you just want an extra bowl of chili because it's still there. But it's still not too much where it'll be wasted. And if you feel like there's gonna be a waste, just take some, put it in a Ziploc bag. They have the little quart bags and they have the gallon bags, and you can just put it in it and put it in the freezer. So I got my little hot dog buns, one bun being toasted here. Get my plate together because y'all know I'm about to get ready and get this going. All right, nice and buttered. Butter my buns, baby. Not too dark. Smells good too. Got me a little, I cooked my hot dog in the oven. Well, my smoked sausage link in the oven. I like it dark like that. Yes, yes, indeed. Now look at that chili. Look at that. Delicious chili. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on now. Get it all on there. A nice hearty bite of chili. A chili dog. We used to go to this restaurant called Braswell's in Little Rock over off of Wright Avenue. And they used to sell these called bulldogs. And where there was a long smoked sausage link with chili and cheese just like this. And that's all I would order from them. Nothing else. I would go in there and order me a bulldog. And so I've been eating them ever since. And now I just make my own bulldogs at home. Got me some spicy brown mustard. Put some of that. I had melted some cheese on there. And then you know it. You gotta finish it off with the coleslaw now, y'all. Come on now. Y'all know we gotta finish it off with a little bit of coleslaw. Can't be a chili cheese dog without coleslaw. Yeah, yeah, it's sloppy too. It's sloppy, but it's gonna eat good. You gotta get you a fork too. Get in there. Some days I just put some gloves on and just lean over there and just go to town. Hit it over in the head. Do you hear me? Yeah, that right there. Yeah, that ain't good for you. No, but it sure fill it good up. You heard me. So look at that. Put some chili cheese fries. What? What? What y'all know about that? Yeah, yeah, you got to be on the treadmill for a minute with that. Then what? Top it off with cheese? Ooh, hey, yeah, we're going to have to do some sit-ups. Something. This ain't good. This ain't good. I don't know what's going on now. Hey, you could top it off. Some people go and put some sour cream on it. I ain't gonna do all that today. But it's sure gonna eat good anyhow. So there's another way to use your chili. Huh? What y'all know about that? Alright, go and make you some chili. Friends, thank you for joining me. Have a good day.